Okay, here's try it 2.2, kind of an awkwardly phrased question, so I wanted to talk through it a little bit. We got a small town, and its population changed from this number to this number from this year to this year. So in 2009, here's the population. In 2012, here's the population. And we're asked to find the change of population per year if we assume the change was constant from this year to this year. Okay, so first of all, the word constant has been used in this chapter to describe something whose slope is zero. That's not what's going on here. It's the rate of change that's constant, not the population that's constant. This linear function is not constant, but I think that that's kind of confusingly worded here. Really, the population is increasing, as it says here. It's not constant, even though the word constant is used kind of in a different context in this problem. So at any rate, to figure this out, the way you can think about it is you have this function here, and the input is the year, and the output is how many people you have. So these right here are the y-coordinates, and these right here are the x-coordinates. And when we're asked to find the change in the population per year, we're really just asked to find the slope. So what's the slope of this linear function? How do you know it's a linear function? That's what we're getting at here when it says the change was constant. So it's not like the population stayed the exact same for a couple years and then one year it just boomed way up. Or the population went from 1442 to 2000 and then back down to 1868. A bunch of people left. Who knows? At any rate, the wording here is to tell you that it's a linear function and that we're asked to find the slope. So to find the slope, again, recognize these are the y-coordinates, these are the x-coordinates, and arbitrarily label them x1, y1, x2, y2. So maybe I will call 2009 x1, and then I will be forced to call 1441 y1, because those two correspond. And then if I guess I'd be forced to call 2012 x2, and therefore 1868 would be y2. And so I'm just figuring out the slope. I just plug into my formula. My formula for slope tells me that the slope is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. And y2 I chose to be 1868. And y1 is 1442. And divide that by 2012 minus 2009. And just an FYI, had you called this x2 and this x1, in which case you would have called this y2 and y1, it makes no difference. You'll get the exact same answer. 1868 minus 1442, I think I can do that in my head. Was that 426? I think. Yeah, that looks right. And 2012 minus 2009, I can certainly do that in my head. That's 3. So my answer would be 426 divided by 3. 426 divides evenly into 3, so I guess I should do a little math here. It ends up being 142, I believe. 142 times 3, that check out? Yeah, I think that checks out. So to answer the question, the population of a small town. Find the change of population per year. 142 people per year. I'm just going to leave it as 142 and call this one good.